Okay, we're at day 6, everybody. Day 6. Hello, Sam here with my wondrous cup of doom. Let's have a look. Okay, day 6. That means almost a week. We're almost 1 week down. We can do this. We can do this. That may be my daughter's handwriting. Oh, Helena! You're learning a lot about my household. Party time, Jesus! Oh, I'm going to get struck down. We do love a bit of party time Jesus in this house. We're not religious people, but we do like party time Jesus. Okay, Eleanor, right. I am now drawing. So Prince wasn't enough for you. We have to have party time Jesus now. Right. Party time Jesus, here we come. I apologise to anybody religious, but we're doing it. Oh, I did it all right. I did party time Jesus. So, yes. I thought for the purpose of the story, I really need to get the other characters back in. So we have the lightning tree back, which I'm just doing. I really liked the one I did yesterday on this page. It's all soaked through all of those drippy alcohol inks. They've all seeped through, and it looks quite pretty on this side. I quite like it. So I decided to sort of go over the page. It's there. There's no hiding it really, except when I slapped a bit of paper for the story on. Yeah, there's that. But essentially, I thought it was quite pretty. So I did the lightning tree over the 2 pages. I didn't really want it to take up too much because this isn't the prompt for the day. Party time Jesus is. But I thought, we've got to go back and see how other characters are going. Poor Edmund, he's still flying through a wormhole. So that is happening. And the lightning tree has come across party time Jesus. And he's not happy. He's not a grumpy so-and-so is the lightning tree. It's bad enough he's been woken up and now he has to put up with party time Jesus in his boombox. But there you go. So he's kind of, it's like his, I guess, paws, really. They're roots, but they kind of look like paws. He's slowly edging away. He's just turning around. He's just going, okay, I'm just going over here now. And he's going to wander off that way and leave party time Jesus to it. But, yeah, I decided, I still don't know I don't know. I don't have a style. I'm just kind of doing stuff. And I've liked the black with one colour. And this one I thought maybe I'd do just black, but then it seemed a bit dull, especially with all that splash of colour on the other side. So I do bring in one extra colour. I want to be braver and use more colour. You see at the end I leave it and then I came back to it and I did a sky, and I was trying to do this other sky, very subtle sky, and I don't have the colours that are light enough for subtle. So it's bright green basically, but I think it was too bright, and then I came back to it and I thought, oh no, that's all right. But yeah, just doing my lightning tree here. He's not lightning at the moment. He's stopped grumbling and he's just getting on with it, and he's like, oh, not this guy again. And yeah, party time Jesus is having a whale of a time. I know she's got this book, Dancing with Jesus, and it's just different dances, and he's having a whale of a time, bless him. And I mean, I could have just copied one of those, but I didn't want to, so I googled I think male dancer in the end, and got this sort of silhouette of this body shape. I don't think it's quite right. I don't know, I think his torso's too short, but then when I made it longer it seemed weird. But he's supposed to be dancing. That's what party time Jesus does. He's dancing. And the lightning tree is having none of it. Still absolutely no idea what's happening in this story. I'm sure we'll get an arc. We're only 6 days in after all, but then again, that's almost 1 week. We've been doing this now for 1 week. Almost tomorrow. All right, fine, be pedantic. But that's impressive. I think we can all, pat ourselves on the backs for that one. I'm going to keep going. That's the annoying thing. Once I sort of starts doing something, it's like, well, I can't stop now. But anyway, we'll get there. But as for the story, your guess is as good as mine. Again, we'll see whatever prompt whatever lovely family a member of mine has given me for tomorrow as to where we go. I want to get back to the girl who's obviously started all this off. I want to get back to her and what's going on in her life, because obviously they've all got to congregate. They've all got to come together. We've got Edmund, the Scrumple. Don't ask why. We've got the lightning tree, and we've got the girl. So I think Prince and Party Time Jesus will just be getting on with whatever they're getting on with. I don't think they were necessarily huge parts to the plot, just kind of, helping character development. There you go. It shows a little bit about Edmund and his preference for, 80s flamboyant rock music, and the lightning tree is showing his distaste for all dancing and, I assume, then music. So we're getting somewhere. As for the one before, Eternity, that threw me a little bit, but I'm sure the blob will come back in some way. But I think the idea is that it's stuck there for an eternity that never reaches it, which is very sad. But yeah. Anyway, over to Party Time Jesus. He's having fun over there. The beard was interesting. Just trying to. I went, cartoonish again. I'm not trying anything proper. Hopefully his eyes look kind of, he's just looking up to the sky and he's like, yeah, and he's enjoying himself. As he should. I tried to do these sort of beady things, like they were jumping to give it more movement. I don't know. And then we've got a boombox here playing, I don't know, whatever it is that is playing on the boombox. I'm thinking 80s. It's very 80s themed, this. I don't know why. I've been watching Cobra Kai. I think that's what's done it to me. Probably. But yeah, there's his boombox. And then I want to start doing sort of backgrounds more. So he is in just a nice sort of foresty environment with trees and rocks and weird little plant. I tried. So it's kind of a background. I'm trying to be a bit more braver with my sort of cross-hatching or use of black, of actually colouring it in and using more shadow and doing thicker lines and stuff. Don't know if it's working necessarily, but, well, that's what this is for, I think, isn't it? Bit of experimentation. We might as well. That's the thing, you sort of push to just get the picture done. Do it, because tomorrow you're not going to be able to work on it. You have to move on to the next one. So hopefully I'm experimenting with thicker lines outside and thinner lines inside. That's the thing I'm doing. And then I thought, well, let's shade him with the black and trying to give a bit more movement to his outfit and stuff. And then I just start whacking lines down everywhere just to see what'll work. I think it's all right. It's not my favourite thing. I'm not good with people, and I don't enjoy drawing people, but I would like to be better at it. I just don't seem to understand the human face. That sounds weird, doesn't it? That sounds like I should be, in some sort of environment somewhere. But yeah, I don't get it. I like his eyes, I think. I was going to do different types of eyes, but I think his eyes look all right. It looks kind of, when you do a sort of half moon under the eyes, it looks like they're kind of going, ooh, that's kind of, ooh, kind of feeling. I don't know what that noise was, but I think he looks happy. I wanted him to be happy, and he's just boogieing and getting on down. God, how old am I? But yeah, I think it's all right. It's not my favourite one so far. I like the more simple one because I guess I can't muck them up as much with the simple ones. Or that's the hope anyway. So with the background, yeah, I did start getting a bit braver. I don't know. It's when you stand back and look at it, it's not as coloured in as you think, but while you're doing it, it's like, whoa, what have I done? There's some plants, so that's nice. This is one I decided to bring some green in. I was going to just do it just black, and I want to try a just black one, but I don't know, I just felt like I wanted a bit more in there. I'm just trying to make it look like it has texture, these rocks, rather than just, a shape. I don't know. I just started thinking, well, let's just whack some lines everywhere and hope for the best. I mean, it's got sort of that chaotic look, I suppose. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. I don't know what my prompt is tomorrow, but I have these other supplies I want to start using as well. Just not relying so much on the Copics. The only trouble is, as I said, this paper doesn't like moisture that much. But that doesn't mean I can't do it. A bit of a crumpled page wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Not really. This is for, experimentation and stuff, so I won't mind that so much. How is everyone else doing? Have a comment down below. How is yours going? At almost a week done. I think we're getting there. It's interesting to see how everyone else is doing. This is the only problem with sort of making up your own prompts or not, other people knowing them or sharing them, because I can't see how other people have interpreted these things. That's the thing. I wanted it to be a surprise, but it would have been good to do some prompts and see how other people translate those words into their drawings. But other than that, which is a shame, but there you go. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, this is something I messed up with the background here. I had too much. I wanted the tree in the background to be darker, but then there's that, I don't know, is it a lump of land? Is it a hill? Who knows what that is? It another rock? I don't know. But then I thought, well, I want to colour that in. But then it was like, oh, the plants are there. I can't really. So I kind of colour around them, and then I just put some lines across. Just, I don't know. I think it's all right. Hopefully it's all right. Yeah, but that's the only thing. I should have maybe put that rock higher so that the plants could come out. And then I'm trying to figure out where the land actually goes. And it goes under there, so it's fine. And then I'm just getting a bit braver with more cross hatching. That was a bit in the wrong place. I'm trying to put like a shadow, but I should have just done it from the corner, I think. I don't know. Looking at it. Yeah, maybe. A bit more work on his the lightning tree over there, and then I'm just going for it. I'm cross hatching everything now. Yeah, trying to branch out a bit. I still don't know how I want my stuff to look. Quite happy with the hands though. I'm not mad at the hands. Let's put it that way. The hands I am happy enough with. So that's one thing, but I always struggle with lining stuff. I don't know. I like watercolours, and I like using just coloured pencils in a similar colour to line them rather than this thick black outline. It's just like you've got to go for it if you're going to go for it. But as for the story, I shall place it here. Bing. There we go. While Edmund is racing through the wormhole, trying to keep his feathers safe, the lightning tree is making his way, I think, towards the girl, or at least the sound of the broken flower and the existential dread that woke him up. So he's now making his way through to her. Depending on the next prompts, he may find her in the next one, or the next couple of ones. They need to find each other and do something. I don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to have to do something. And he just happens to pass by Party Time Jesus. That's as good as I got. But I don't know, there's you don't need an excuse for Party Time Jesus, I think. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm using the Copics again. I just give. I went for the warm greys because I think they're brown, really, don't you think? They're browny grey, and he's a tree, so I think it worked. I think it worked as good as, the ink I used last time for the first one that left the paper all crinkly and horrible. But yeah, actually it worked quite well going over those colours from the other page. But I don't know. Now I'm looking at it. What the hey. it adds to it. He's got this red splodge on his face, but he's not the prompt. It's Party Time Jesus that's the prompt. And then I thought, well, I've coloured him with this warm grey, and now the rest just looks really dull. So I went warm grey everywhere. I think it's warm grey 2, 4 and 6 I'm using, or W, yeah, W 2, 4 and 6, something like that. Oh, and a green. I went a nice C, what is this? No, G20 or something. I can't see, but something like that. I did it on the little flowers, on his beads, and on the Ghetto Blaster boombox thing, and then did the warm grey over the trees a bit more over him, and then I thought, oh, it's missing something. What is it missing? More green, that's what I decide. But yeah, I'm glad I did that. That sort of ties it in. If I just coloured in the tree, that would have been a bit weird. But I don't know if I should coloured his skin in. Looking at it, that would have just added something extra. Yeah, maybe. But then I decided, well, I'll colour the grounding because it just didn't look right, and then it can sort of link to the other side of the page. I only colour it up to the tree. And I still thought, still not quite right. I still can't get these so they're not quite splodgy. I think I have to keep going over and over them a bit. And then I tried to give him a shadow, bless him. Don't know how well that worked, but there's the ground. And then I thought, well, I'll try for a green sky. And I wanted to just have a nice gradient down, but basically I've got sort of mid-green, and yeah, that's it. I didn't really have it. This is a yellow, so it didn't quite work. And then I tried this one. It was really way darker, and I couldn't get it to merge together. So I tried, shall I just pretend like I meant it to look like lines? And that didn't look right. So I just coloured it in the end. As I just thought, well, I've done it now. Might as well continue. So yeah, there you go. I'm colouring it in green. I quite like it actually. It does add more to it. Why the sky's green, I'm not quite sure now. I'm thinking about it. I went for green because originally I was going to do the trees, and then I did the beads and stuff, and now I've done this. But yeah, the only thing is it does touch that one little bit of the plant. But other than that, I think it's all right. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe. All that awesome stuff. I love watching this colouring in fast forward. This is times 700, by the way. But yes, anyway, please like and subscribe. It would be awesome of you. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow for whatever my loving family has put in the cup of doom. We shall find out, shan't we? Bye.